Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He's got it one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. Tanaka has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. McNeil, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
From the belt, the pitch high in the air out to center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets lead 1-0 in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Back up the middle. There's Cano. And they're on 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today. And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Davis at second, Broxton at first, one gone. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Torres brings it in. Tulowitzki for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Nimmo racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Two out with the man at first. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
3rd inning, no score to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Now here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Davis brings it in, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. And the throw to first ends the inning. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. 3 innings complete. And we are tied 0-0. Next up for New York, Robinson Cano flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. J.D. Davis the next at bat. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Smith, base runner at first with one out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off. 2-2 now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And there he goes towards second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. The 1-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider. The set and the 1-2, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Ready now, Luke Voigt. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Greg Bird. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Troy Tulowitzki would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped straight up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Cano waits on the first pitch. Line toward right center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Keon Broxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
Ramos over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up. Torres ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And he may have cleared the bases, as this might get everybody home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Stephen Tarpley, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. In now, Ahmed Rosario saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Mets out in front, 3-0. Ready for another chance? Torres will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. in there, and it's even at 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in the Bronx, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Count still at 1-2. This is line to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home, and he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in once again, J.D. Davis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Tarpley is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Mets 5 and the Yankees nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Keon Broxton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. So they hold a 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Greg Bird, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So striding in, Torres, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
2-2 the count. Popped him up. Ramos is there. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-0. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Now a hard liner. Foul. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Not so much on that swing, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time.
Pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. In now, Aaron Judge. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Conforto. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
5-0 the final score today. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jacob deGrom gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.